Hi, I'm CJ Altenberg with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We appreciate you tuning in. Today I've got a trailer that I'm going to show you that has been an extremely popular seller for us. It is a great trainer's trailer. If you're looking to haul a lot of horses, a lot of tack, this is an unbelievably great setup, and like I said, has been a great seller for this. At Transwest here, we try to keep a wide variety of trailers in inventory, and we try to keep some of the bigger trailers, your 6s, your 7s, your 8s, sometimes your 10s, in inventory. So not just having to order something in, but actually having a trailer sitting here available for you today. With that being said, we can always build you a trailer specifically how you want it and to carry as many horses as you want. But this is a Cimarron Norstar 7-horse. This trailer is also air ride equipped, which we'll talk a little bit more about as we kind of go through this trailer. But we'll start up underneath the gooseneck and work our way through this trailer. We've gone in and given you an electric over hydraulic jack. It's very responsive. It also has a manual pump, so you can do an override if you need to. We've got a battery box up there to run the air ride and then also that jack. And we also have a battery disconnect. So again, if you get home or if you get to a show, when you unhook this, the last thing you can do is you reach in there and turn it off, and it kills this trailer, so no power in case a light gets left on. I'll show you some Manger lights that we've gotten stories on a Sunday morning. Somebody will call and say, my battery's dead. I'm not sure what happened. I think we left a Manger light. Somebody bumped it getting some stuff out of there. We can walk them through the manual override, getting the trailer onto the truck and getting you back on the road. But that battery disconnect is a lifesaver from that standpoint. You just turn it off, and again, it shuts the trailer down. So we'll dive into this tack room, which is awesome. This is such a great setup. This is a trainer tack with dual doors. How we ordered the trailer in is we got you 8 saddle racks. Those are adjustable. If you want to add more, you can. And if you look down the middle, there are 10 blanket poles there. We've actually added a little bit of inches to this basically front tack room area on trailers that we've built in the past. We just tried to spread the saddle racks out a little bit, giving them a little bit more room from those blanket bars. And we counted a little bit ago, there are 42 bridle hooks in this tack area alone. And then we've gone in and carpeted not only the doors, behind the saddle racks, behind all those bridle hooks, so no tack is swinging against an aluminum sheeted wall, scuffing up tack. Again, this is an awesome setup for a trainer. We also have an LED light underneath there, so you can turn this guy on, light everything up. The other thing about this, if you're not needing to carry maybe 8 saddles like this trailer is set up right now, if you wanted to, you could remove a set of saddle racks out and then have a lot more floor space for storage, or you can adjust these up to give you a little bit more floor space to set stuff down on the floor as well. So it's a very versatile tack room. And then we put these fold-up steps on the outside here on a gas shock. So again, it's a nice transition. This trailer's aired up right now, so it's actually up about 2.5 inches higher than it normally would sit if it was aired down. But again, if you're hauling saddles up here, it's a nice transition, stepping here into here and then putting your saddles up rather than going where my foot currently is up and over this ledge. That's a pretty big step. So those are nice little things to have on this. As we get back to the horse area, as you can see, we put drop windows on 1, 3, 5, and 7, and then we put bus windows in the middle there. Basically, we're just trying to create a little bit more airflow for you and for the horses. That's a nice option. We'll show that on the inside as well. We put some nice awning lights on the outside here so you have some coverage. If you are tied out here and you're saddling or unloading equipment, if you get to a show, something like that, those are LED strip lights. They shoot down and out. Really good coverage back here. We talked about this trailer being air ride equipped. These are 8,000 pound axles. You have Cimarron's standard aluminum wheels, and these are Continental 18 ply tires. You have extremely good running gear underneath this trailer. Those are phenomenal tires to have on this type of a trailer. You're going to be going up and down the road. You want heavy duty tires. We didn't want to skimp there. We actually upgraded to these over more of a standard 16 ply. We just really like these Continentals, and again, we like that heavier duty ply. These are also electric brakes on this trailer. When we jump into kind of our 8 and 10 horses, we like to do electric over hydraulic brakes, but on this one we did electric on this setup here. As we get to the back, we've got the one big door opening that goes into the stall area. And when we get to driver's side, I'll show you what's on the back side, but we'll jump here into the stall area first. So again, what you're stepping into and we're standing on is we're standing on the best floor in the industry. So 4-inch centers, it's a 12-inch deck that locks in. We've used a horseshoe at times to show on the cutout kind of what that looks like. But just imagine hoof size of a horse and where they're standing. They're always standing on a support beam when they're riding on a Cimarron trailer. When you get into the stall area here, you see solid dividers. Everything has a radius. Everything is very safe for the horses. At stall 1 on this trailer, we did the stud divider. There is also an escape door, so if you're hauling 6 head and need additional storage, you can use that front one. And again, not worry about things getting underneath horses in transit. But again, everything is very safe. Everything is rounded. No sharp edges, nothing protruding from the wall. You see the slam latches for the dividers. They're flush. No metal to metal contact, rattling, making a lot of noise. And then how I mentioned, we've got the drop windows down right now, and then we've got the drops open, and we don't even have the bus windows open on this. But you can, I know you can't feel it on the video, but there's a cross breeze coming through here. It's nice and cool. It's fantastic for the horses. I mean, you top that off with Cimarron's insulated roof that keeps the stall area cooler. Horses are very, very comfortable in this trailer. And then you have 2-way roof vents, so you can manipulate airflow in this trailer. This trailer is 7'6" wide, and we have 18-inch mangers. So you'll have a little bit of wheel well kind of here in the middle. Always find the candidates that are maybe a little bit shorter bodied and maybe put them in these couple stalls right here. Right here, this is a little bit bigger step right now. The reason why is, again, we have that air ride in the raised position. So again, it picks it up about 2.5 inches. If you are loading and unloading, this would be a great time where I would say you go in and you drop the trailer to the lower position, and it'll actually put the whole box closer to the ground, which means it's a smaller transition for horses to jump in and out. We have had customers ask about a rear ramp. They can be added to any of these trailers. We remove the rubber bumper, it attaches there, and it folds up over the rear door. So just because it's not equipped with one on how we ordered doesn't mean we can't add it. We can add it to any trailer. We try to maybe not put as many ramps on trailers just to give people that option. If they don't want it, the trailer's that way. If they do want to add a ramp, it can be done. We talk a little bit about that air ride. I'm gonna have Cherish go in, and down in the comments, we're gonna put a video that Mr. Truck did a couple years ago on a couple horses loaded on an air ride trailer. And then it also has rubber torsion axles with a shock kit on it. And we actually dumped the air ride, so the horses are riding on more of a traditional rubber torsion axle. And there's a major difference in how the horses react and are acting in that video. I want you to pay attention to the middle horse. Watch how he spreads out to brace himself. He's bouncing back and forth between the dividers, his ears are pinned, and he's kicking the hip wall. That's on the rubber torsion setup. When we put the air on, he's a completely different horse. He is square underneath himself, he is relaxed, he's calm, ears forward. Again, imagine doing that for a couple hours down some rough roads. When he gets to a show, he's gonna be wore out on a non-air ride trailer. So this air ride is a game changer for your animals, especially when you're competing and showing. So check that video out. The air ride portion starts about 1:40 into it. So you'll be able to jump on there and kind of fast forward if you want, and then just watch that portion. As we circle back to this trailer, we put an easy angle ladder here at the back. So it's a nice transition going up this trailer rather than straight up. And we've got a 9-foot hay rack up there. So loading, unloading makes it nice and easy to get up there. Now when you get to the back behind that hay rack, you'll notice there's a little bit of a space there. On a lot of trailers, aluminum sheeted roofs, they would put a deck behind there for somewhere for you to stand when you're loading and unloading hay. And that's mainly so you don't do damage to that aluminum sheeted roof. On the Cimarrons with that insulated roof, not only does it keep the stall area cooler, but it is very strong. You can stand on the back of that. I can walk down this whole trailer and not have to figure out where those roof bows are. I can walk on the whole roof anywhere and I'm not gonna dent it. That's how stout it is. So I talked about that one big door on the back. On this side of it is a broom closet. Just again, more storage. We tried to come up with a lot of storage in this trailer for you. These broom closets are nice for just little miscellaneous items. I've got the drop windows down and the mangers open. So as you can see in the mangers, we went ahead and we put 6 doors. So you have 3 kind of over the wheel well, the smaller doors, and then 3 of the larger doors up front. Easy to get to, easy to get things out. Very nice option. And I mentioned about that light in here. There is a light for each manger bay that you can go in, you physically hit that light itself to turn it on. But that way it's a great option for you to, when you're loading and unloading, being able to see what you're doing, because a lot of times you're going to be doing it at nighttime. But again, as you maybe take a bucket out or getting something out of it and you accidentally bump one of those and you just shut the manger door and walk off, again, that's where that battery disconnect comes into play. There's one thing I wanted to show you today. I'm going to shut this guy. I want you to notice the craftsmanship and the incredible TIG welding on these trailers. They are such good and clean welds on these Cimarrons. It is incredible. A lot of times when you're looking at pictures online and these videos, sometimes we don't zoom in on those type of little things right there that really separate these Cimarrons from everybody else out there. That is really incredible work there. As we work up to the front, I talked about that escape door going into the first stall, that stud divider. You also have a drop window there. And then on the back side of that trainer's tack is just a front dressing room. So a great place to just store luggage, clothes. We put some hooks in there. We carpeted all the walls. We put a shelf with a clothes rod in there, and then a little boot box for some additional storage and a nice way for you to get up into the nose of this trailer. We put that fold-up step, again, just trying to help that transition from the ground up there. And then on this door, and also the trainer's tack, we put that digital combo lock on there for you. So again, as you're at shows and running around at events, sometimes somebody's got to run out to the trailer. I didn't grab keys. If you just lock this guy, they can punch in the code and get in. If this is locked and this is locked, you will need a key to get into the tack areas, but those digital locks are very, very nice from that standpoint. So the stock number on this trailer, in case you're wanting a reference, is 5N200 229. This needs to be updated. This is actually a 2021 Cimarron Norstar. Because of the time there where Cimarron had to shut down because of the state of Oklahoma said for COVID, this trailer got pushed back a little bit. So when it came off the line, it actually became a 2021. So we'll go ahead and update that in our system for you. But what we also want to show is we want to show you a drawing of this trailer that Cimarron provides to us. And what it is this is a above view snapshot of the trailer looking down on it. These are fantastic drawings that Cimarron provides. On this one, we cut it down just to show the top view. You will also get a side view of each side of the trailer. So you can see measurements, you can see how the trailer lays out on this specific trailer, and then if we're ordering you a trailer, quoting it out, you get a great snapshot of the trailer so you can see how it lays out, see if you want to make adjustments, see if you want to add footage, see if you want to reduce footage, and move things around. Again, it's a great thing that Cimarron does. It's not just an above view, it is also side views, but we just cut it down for you to take a look at that. With that being said, we'll go ahead and end this video. Again, my name is CJ Altenberg with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. If you're interested in talking about this 7-horse, some of the other trailers we have in inventory, building a trailer, anything along those lines, feel free to give me a call. You can ask for me or give us a call and talk to somebody in the sales department on the horse trailer sales. Our number is 303-684-3400. We appreciate you tuning in. Thank you and have a good day.